Shit, you already know what time it is. Let's get into it. I investigated the city that burns homeless people alive. That is a crazy introduction to a video. We're going to see what this boy got jumping for us today. Let's lock in.
This is The Zone, the largest homeless camp in Phoenix, Arizona, with 1,000+ people living outdoors in deadly hot 110+ degree weather amidst rampant drug use and brutal violence. As the city of Phoenix has ordered this camp to be destroyed, where
This is in Phoenix, Arizona. Not Tucson, Phoenix.
will these people go, and
Devious.
how will they survive the record-breaking heat? So I brought my friend Kevin, a leading expert in homelessness and drug addiction, to hit the streets and figure out what's going on here. Kevin, what are your thoughts on this place?
The zone is a very high concentration of homeless. There's approximately 700 to 900 people in really just this very few block radius.
Right now, we're in a car blasting AC. The moment you step outside, it is 100+ degrees, plus the blacktop making it even hotter out here. What risks do people living out here have from a health perspective?
Well, I mean, high risk. If you aren't hydrating basically every 10 to 15 minutes, you can dehydrate and die. And I'm pretty sure that's happening out here very regularly. I can't imagine how people can last even a couple hours out here. There's barely even trees. Where's the shade? We're at the edge of the zone. It already's gotten messy. We have people passed out, a lot of trash, tons of encampments to the right.
As we approach the epicenter of the zone, we grabbed a few cold waters and hit the streets.
It already feels a little weird.
It struck your spidey senses just now.
Just that we have this encampment on the corner with people as lookouts, already eyeballing us, and I just think it would be smart.
We sidestepped a sketchy-looking block and rizzed our way into conversation with an elder who explained how dangerous it really was.
This man didn't just say riz his way into a conversation. Hold on, we gotta get a bottle of water, babies.
A few moments later.
We are back in tune, baby.
Is it dangerous out here in the zone?
Oh, yeah.
Shootings.
Shooting, people beat in the middle of the street.
You said set people on fire? People?
Yeah.
Police say the victim was a man. He was placed in trash bags, loaded into a grocery cart, and then thrown into the dumpster. The man
What?
was alive before a third person set fire to the trash in the dumpster.
Now that we confirmed
What?
that violence was common out here, I wanted to know how people survived in the heat, and I stumbled upon a guy who looked adapted to this environment. You survive in this heat out here.
One way is to keep a good sweat going and just maintain some kind of shade.
All wrapped up, looks like we're in the middle of Middle Eastern desert with the attire you're wearing right here. Is everyone out here homeless? Is this a hot spot for drug use?
It's a mix of everything, I think, really.
Is there fentanyl out here?
Supposedly, yes.
What do you think the people out here, including yourself?
My boy said supposedly yes. This is looking like the worst city in America to me. And the crazy part, there's probably places like this in all these major cities that we have not heard of. What is going on?
Need the most in the zone.
I don't really associate so much, so I really can't say or speak for them. You have to go ask them yourselves.
He was right. So we descended deep into the zone and met a woman by the name of Baby. So Baby, how long have you been here in the zone?
About 4 years.
How has your experience been thus far?
Hot.
How do you deal with the heat out here?
Stay wet most of the time.
Putting water over your head?
Water everywhere, yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be 110+ out here today. What do you do when it gets that hot?
Put the towel in the ice chest and just throw it over me or something like that.
Okay. What's the thing people need the most out here, do you think?
Water.
Water.
Ice.
How you dealing with the heat out here? You look hot, man.
Barely,
You got this cooler right here. That's pretty nice.
yeah, it's a little investment.
What do you think people need out here the most?
Water, shelter,
Yeah.
fans.
Fans?
Yeah, that and them not, helping to find housing for people that are homeless, so,
Do you see a lot of people die out here in the heat?
yeah.
Just drop dead from heat
Yeah,
stroke?
bro.
Or-
Heat stroke, every day the ambulance is down here, fire department's down here.
Okay. It seemed like the deadly heat and lack of water was legitimately killing the people out here. You see people die out here every day?
Come on, you see people in the shelters die every day. Times are so difficult.
Yeah.
It's so rough that they actually physically die.
We're gonna go in there a little bit deeper and talk to some people. in the
Well,
tents.
when you do,
Yeah.
I wish you well.
Kevin, a few ladies are up here. Might be approachable.
Yeah, let's go say hi to them.
See how charismatic you are with women. I'm sure you have a skill set that I cannot even comprehend.
No, you cannot comprehend.
Hi.
well, we just want to learn more and kind of find out where the services are or not, raise awareness.
As Kevin's Riz had failed us, the guy next door wanted to talk. As we approached this tent, the infuriated ladies began menacingly walking behind us with baseball bats in hand.
You got a baseball bat? Why she got a baseball bat?
I don't, maybe she ready to go play ball, you know?
You think so out here in this heat?
Yeah, with somebody's head, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. You got any advice for us out here? Because it looks like we're attracting some looks. Baseball bat carrying ladies out here. So now, if you're not getting burned out here alive, the sun itself seems like it'll do it to you. How do you survive in the heat like this?
I'm a different kind of animal.
What do you do to protect yourself out here?
Whatever I have to do, you know what I mean? I'm always strapped down, locked and loaded. But this is
That's pretty badass.
one.
So this is a machete, yeah?
Yeah, this.
Like these mans have bats, machetes. Like they really out, bro. Like Phoenix, Arizona is looking like something out of Warzone, something out of one of those video games where the world is ending.
Machete.
You had to use it on someone?
I killed a dog with it.
Feral dog?
You know,
Pit bull?
a pit bull. Yeah.
No, no offense to pit bulls, but they're always the ones that are ripping babies' heads off.
You have a lot of crime out here.
But
Where exactly was can you point out where the man was burned? We kind of want to look at the location. Maybe
Go down
just
to
send
the
our
right. Go to the right.
this right?
First corner.
here, that's the trash can from my understanding where it happened. I could be wrong.
Bro, what? They really burnt somebody on a tree. This is crazy to me, bro. I can't wrap my mind around this.
We can ask these guys. So what's your name, sir?
Joel.
He walked past the trash can when the guy was in it.
Oh, so you saw it on fire? How did you end up here?
I moved here from Florida when
Florida man. He moved here from Florida. Do we even need to hear the rest of the story? You know what? Yeah, let's lock it.
I first got here, went on this huge drug binge.
Okay.
All the money was gone, ended up at Cass.
What do people get caught up in out here?
The ratchetness, the seediness. When you are in an area that you're not used to and it has an element of fun to it, even if it's a negative type of fun, it's gonna pull you in.
What drugs in particular?
Meth and blues are the biggest right now.
When's the last time you've used blues or meth out here?
I did meth about 3
Oxycodone.
Have you adapted to the heat or is it still intolerable?
It does take some getting used to.
Okay.
And
They're probably doing drugs right here.
Much more dangerous.
Have you seen people get heat stroke or pass out while on drugs and just not even be aware of how hot it is?
Yes.
What have you seen?
The blues make you nod off, regardless of what temperature it is.
Sure. This dude looks like he's about to pass out.
Well, it's just
You
sweat
alright?
is pouring down me.
He
It
looks
like
bad, doesn't he?
Well, it's just like I have sweat in my eyes and I can barely
You look
see.
like you're gonna have like heat stroke right now, actually.
No, it's good.
I'm not even kidding you.
It's really hot.
So, sir, how did you end up out here?
Oh man, I came from Vegas, man, thinking I had a better opportunity out there.
What happened once you got here?
Oh man, I kind of got strung out on drugs, man, and really, took a wrong turn.
Don't do drugs. Stay away from that shit.
What came your way?
Clearly.
No, meth.
Meth. Okay.
Yeah, never experienced it in my life because I was a cokehead, and then it seemed like when I went broke, all I could afford was meth. That's how it happened for me. I was a recreational user of coke. I used it once a week, and then it never affected me like that.
Johnson, how long have you been out here?
I've been out there for 30-something years. Well, it took me to prison. I ain't got caught with meth. I got caught with
meth.
Yeah.
You interested in sharing your experience out here?
Just a little hot.
A little hot? How do you deal with the heat?
Just drink a lot of water.
Where do you get the water from out here, though?
All the generous volunteers.
Okay. Mid-interview, my spidey senses went off, revealing this guy swinging a metal beat stick behind my back, deciding whether or not he wanted to hit me. What's up?
I like 16 heat strokes, bro.
This guy then accused me of handing out salt to dry and kill people living on the streets.
You sent her out there.
Wait, I sent her? Oh, you think I sent?
Oh, you didn't send her?
No.
You work for Santiago?
No. Tell me about the salt. What do you mean by the salt? Someone's...
You know, like, we've been at war. Like, did you see this morning, right?
No.
Did you save the world? All right, I'm done.
Okay, good talk.
Hey, good job for saving America, bro. Just put out more salt, bro. Hey, bro, I like your outfit, bro. Like, get pride, bro.
Yo, what?
Gay?
What is the black and... How does the black indicate gay?
I'm African American.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm a citizen.
And?
I'm not gay.
Okay.
Like, this right here, like, this, you a man, right?
Yeah.
I'm a man. Feel this. Man, what you doing, bro? What the man talking here? Talk about
He's a man. I think he wants to learn. Can he come over closer, please? I think he's curious too.
You a Karen, dog.
He said you a Karen, dog.
Well, I mean, it looks like it because it's so sharp. The flute. All right.
All right, good chat.
Hey, bro, you're lactating.
Yo, you're lactating.
Oh
Hey, you know I'm part of Illuminati.
That was a little bit too funny. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Man said you're lactating. Like, I wasn't expecting there to be a lick of comedy in this video. I thought we was just gonna watch something and learn something new together. But this is really just this segment has just been too funny.
Oh no, I don't know about that.
Hey, you don't see the light?
I'm a woman.
You in it?
After confusing him with logic, I used this as an opportunity to walk away and avoid getting my brain splattered by this guy's metal stick.
Yeah, it was making me nervous as you were talking to the other guy. He was like clenching it hard and was just kind of holding it up behind you, and I was a little nervous what he was gonna do.
Yeah. Your face is so damn red. Just to emphasize, someone not used to this heat, you're feeling it. As we made a minor retreat back to the center of the zone, I noticed people living in residential apartment complexes completely fortified with iron walls and fences. Question for you, sir. Do you happen to live here?
Yeah, I'm planning on moving.
How long has it been like this?
Really, it started probably in October of 19. So it started a couple blocks down and it just kept expanding.
Is it dangerous living in such close proximity?
Yeah, my car's been shot twice.
Shot?
Yeah, I've
Damn.
lost 2 windows and I've got a bullet hole on the side of it. You can see it.
Damn.
It needs to be taken care of.
Alright.
That's absolutely wild, bro.
Imagine living in the middle of this. That's
This is absolutely
the
wild.
only resident I could find upset that this camp was so close to his home. I wanted to see how downtown Phoenix, only a few blocks away, was affected by the zone's presence.
Do you see anybody right here? There's literally nobody around.
I'm convinced the zone is spooking people away from actually visiting. Driving through this ghost town surrounding the zone, I spotted a small cooling station a few blocks away. How you doing? Could I see exactly what you guys hand out?
Oh yeah, you can take it.
Okay, cool. Cooling pod. Oh yeah, it feels good in here. So you're allowed to just come in here and chill for a minute? Interesting. Are these being handed out all day, or is it just given hours?
Not 24/7.
Okay.
We do it within the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. because that's when we're open.
Got it. How many people would you say you see on a daily basis come in here, grab water, and
This
hop in the
location doesn't really see too many people just because like the camp isn't really around. Today we're up to I think about 6 to 8 visitors that they said they had. I just got here at 2 o'clock, so we haven't really had anyone here just yet.
So why is it so far away from where the people currently are at?
Because the city has actually forced everyone out.
Got it. Serving only 8 people a day, nowhere near the main homeless camp, I was confused why this place even existed. And then boom, a guy came to cool down. This dude just pulled up and he's gonna use the pod to cool down now. This was a great idea in theory and it felt really nice inside. But why wasn't it closer to where the actual people are located? We drove to the other side of the...
Look. Well, they don't want to put it closer because that would be dangerous. That would be dangerous. I think that's why it's so far away.
Zone with countless people and not a cooling pod in sight to see how hot these tents got during peak heat. How long you been out here?
About a month now.
Have you adapted your living situation to this heat out here?
Not really.
Okay.
Still hot, man.
Yeah.
I'm from the south, so I'm used to the humid.
Sure.
But you know, being out here in this dry heat, man, is ridiculous.
Would there be a way I could just feel how hot it is for a second? Just poke my head in?
Go ahead.
Get inside, brother.
That's hot, man. This is a sauna in here, man. Doggo's gotta get hot too, I imagine. Yeah, so we're right in the thick of things right now. This looks more like Skid Row. Street closed, abandoned housing, people who do not want to live here anymore because of this problem.
It's so dense, you literally can't even get through. Look.
What's the biggest thing you think you guys need out here?
Need.
Yeah.
Define the word need. A few
Okay.
months back, I decided I'm living here permanently.
While most lived in tents, some lived in fortresses. You have one of the most fortified fortresses of all time. I just want to say that. This is badass. How long did it take for you to build this? Days? And amidst all this chaos, there was the occasional outsider.
It is kind of crazy though that like in the middle of a city or area they have something built up like this and no one is doing anything to make it better, like to turn it into an experience that's livable at all. It's just there.
They're trying to help.
To be real, I don't know how I would solve an issue like that. But if any of y'all have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But clearly, it's just not a priority in this city.
Like this guy advertising free rides on the side of his car.
I came here from Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
I got here in March. All right. I came here with my set of 11-year-old twins, and we lived on the streets just like this with no tent or nothing.
You're helping out people right now.
So then we got an apartment, and I immediately start giving back, and that's just what it is.
So how often do you give people a free ride out here?
I try to come through it as much as I can. If I have a full tank of gas, I give the ride for free, and it's just that simple.
Hear what?
Here's some gas money.
This is gas money.
Okay, well, thank
All right.
Hey, can you give me the info?
Well, there you go. Good stuff, man. And just a block down, there were 2 people handing out food and water to the homeless. You guys do this every weekend?
Every Saturday.
What drove you guys to come out here and do this act of goodwill?
Because the purpose of the organization, Arizona Women of Substance, to feed the homeless, help them, we bring clothing, and we bring stuff to help them.
That's pretty dope. So people are actively trying to help, but there needs to be something that's really gonna make a big ass change, because this is like it's beautiful, but it's not enough help.
I've been living here for about almost a year.
After they moved everybody on 9th, I had no tent, no nothing, basically.
So you lost your tent? Yeah. Okay. And how long have you been without the tent?
Like just a couple days.
Okay.
2 or 3 days at least.
Where do you sleep?
Right now, anywhere.
Okay.
Possible.
On the street?
Anywhere that I find.
It's like camping.
In the desert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but just with the only thing you don't have is the facilities, but they got those inside.
Okay. Does this protect from the sun? Does it keep you cool?
Yeah, for the tarp.
This shit is depressing, bro.
No. Yeah?
Yeah, inside there. LDRC.
Okay. So we went to the alleged service center to see what they actually provided and stumbled upon an old friend. How you doing, man? We had to cool down our stuff a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, dude, like, I live in Africa, nigga. Like, the hardest part next to Egypt.
That's facts.
Like, a little sweat, nigga. I'm a water sign.
Are you gonna go in here right now?
For what?
I don't know. We're gonna check it out.
I'm a water sign. Yo, that's.
Can anyone walk through?
You can't get access straight up. You have to get a campus ID.
Okay.
No. Not recorded on this campus.
Really? Okay, so this is not public.
And it's private property.
Okay, good to know. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Unable to get a look inside whatever this organization did exactly, I walked back to our parked rental car only to see 2 cops concerned that it might get stolen. When I asked them about the zone, they said this.
The city's trying to put in new shelters. They purchased hotels. A lot of the people that are still staying out here, they're in the right area if they wanted to get service.
We saw the cooling stations.
Yeah, there's unlimited water and AC. So there is shelter.
Yeah.
A lot of resources. At the shelter, there's something called the Garcia Welcome Center.
Okay.
They can get an ID for the shelter.
We heard about this.
They can get their mail. They can get a state ID. They can, wear everything, the basics that they need to identify themselves. They can get jobs or they can take advantage of programs. There's a medical clinic. There's a dental clinic. There's something called...
Okay, so it sounds like there's stuff that they can do, but the crazy thing is, will they go do it? And that's the issue. They probably won't.
CEI for behavioral health and addiction.
See, it's a service-heavy area.
Well, it's designed to be a one-stop shop. When you combine behavioral and mental health issues, along with drugs and substance abuse, you get a group of people who feel outcast and who choose to stay here because they're accepted. We have 8 officers that are spread over 7 days over 2 shifts.
It's not a lot.
You're looking at it. It's a
Yeah.
Funding's not the issue. It's recruiting. People don't want to be cops anymore. And part of the other problem, too, is now you're looking at trying to recruit more officers from an ever-shrinking pool of people who are eligible and willing. It's a mess.
Can you blame them for not wanting to work that type of job? Like, I'll be fair. Been in the military for a while, and I can see why it would be hard to recruit people to do anything, because it just doesn't feel like you're a human when you're in those jobs, because you're not.
The entire zone policed by basically 2 cops at a time due to a nationwide police recruiting shortage. Managing the chaos here seems impossible long term. Yet with all these resources available, do the people here even want to leave? How did you end up out here?
I don't know, some people are just homeless.
Okay. Have you tried to get employment and get out of this situation?
No.
Okay. Do you want to?
Not right now, no.
I told you, some people are going to be on them drugs and not going to want to get out of this. For them, this is it. They're vibing, they're chilling, no issue.
Why is that?
Because it's being homeless is at home.
It's your home.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go to school right now, and I'm out here in the tent.
How do you manage to go to school and come back here?
It's hard.
People don't even know that I stay over here.
Okay.
Graduated last year with my associate's degree of science in nursing. I've been looking for a house. I've been trying to get assistance from them inside. They don't offer assistance anymore.
While some of the few people who actually wanted help claimed to not receive any, on our way out of the zone, we ran into a lady we saw smoking fentanyl earlier, refusing the help of an outreach group trying to get her off the streets.
What's happening right now?
Over the last 5 minutes, they're making every effort in the world to get her to come into housing. They are begging her to come into housing. She's in her late 70s and she clearly needs help. And so she has made a genuine effort to try to get her off the streets, and this person continues to say no. This is the old lady we saw smoking fentanyl an hour ago.
Okay, so all this happened in the last 5 minutes.
So Community Bridges, CBI, they're making a genuine effort to get this very vulnerable person off the streets. So let's see if she's successful.
I don't want you to be out here not eating. Okay?
Look at this. This is pure compassion. I admire the hell out of these people for doing this kind of work because they're not giving up. She said no 5 times and they're refusing to give up. That's so important. I think a lot of them, people are scared.
Why he walked through and looked at the bag of food like that? Like he was really eyeing that bag of food.
Scared to go in because it's such a major life transition.
Okay, Miss Nikki, we all make mistakes. We have a Circle of the City on campus right now where we can take you in and try to. They haven't gave you your meds?
Looks like they were able to drive her there right now too, so we'll see.
Okay, well let's not worry about paying for your meds. If we have to pay for your meds, we'll take care of that
Wow.
too. But what I want to do is make sure you're okay.
So they've successfully convinced her to take the help and get what she needs, hopefully, right?
This is how you're going to end homelessness. This right here. This is the approach. He's been homeless out here for years, and for them to try 20 times in a row says everything about him. They deserve the biggest shout out in the world. And I just admire the hell out of them for doing this. Seriously.
Perhaps with boots on the ground outreach like Community Bridges showed us,
That's fire. What they did was pretty dope, and it's like, you know, the best type of ending for a video like
by
this.
one, we can get these people off the streets. Go click the link in the description to donate.
Look, you heard what the man said. Y'all can donate. I'll put the link to his video and my video, so you guys can make sure you can watch his video. You feel me? Get to hit that like and subscribe button. And then you can check this link out if y'all want to donate as well. You already know. I appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know if there's anything you want to see me reacting in the comments. It's up in the